Hey, Fiancé Freaks, I'm Sam.
I'm Emily, and this is 90 Day Fiancé Freaks. 7 years on security cameras with each other. 7 years. Forrest deserves true love. He's such an endearing screen presence. I just really hope Scheana is as amazing as he says she is. She's such a mystery right now. We don't even get to see her face or hear her voice. 7 years, Sammy. That is a long ass time to be on security cameras with each other.
It is a very long ass time, but I feel like, Emily, you are focusing on the wrong part of that sentence. Security cameras. Security cameras?
I should be emphasizing security cameras instead of 7 years.
7 years is its own. Yes. That is a long ass time.
It's a long ass time.
But these are two separate. That's what I'm saying. 7 years is an issue, and the security cameras is its own issue. So, don't lump them together, ma'am. Here's the thing. Why hasn't he gotten his ass over there in 7 years? I know it's expensive. I get that. However, she was putting money aside. You were putting money aside, apparently, for your life together. Why don't you go meet first? Why don't we put some money aside for a plane ticket real quick? Go meet and then decide, right? I just feel like 7 years, that is way too long to
go all in like that, to go all in, because the other thing about the 7 year situation is the fact that he changed his schedule. He wakes up at like 3 p.m.
He's on Filipino time.
Yeah, exactly. Philippines. Yeah, Filipino time. Exactly. Whatever that time zone, Pacific. No, not Pacific time. That wouldn't make any sense. I wonder what that time zone is called.
You know what? I'll tell you what that time zone's called, Emily.
Let's look it up. What is the time zone? What are global time zones called? Whoa, this is blowing my mind. Like I never really...
I'm ashamed of us.
I'm kind of ashamed of us.
Oh, it's called Philippine Standard Time.
Philippine Standard Time.
It is 16 hours.
16-hour difference. That's brutal because that's like night and day. Day is night, night is day.
Full flip of your day.
Flipping your schedule like that, that's a big commitment. So honestly, and I think of it in those terms, that makes the 7 years a lot more palatable to me. Because if he's committed and made that switch to live the lifestyle of the Philippine time zone, he switched his schedule. He switched his internal clock. Mm-hmm. So to commit to that more long-term makes more sense to me. Once you've made that flip, it's not that easy to flip back.
Okay, so the 7 years is
one thing. The other thing is the security cameras.
I'm just saying this is the first time to my ever-loving, ever-watching freak face that I have seen security cameras on 90 Day as a form of relational intimacy.
You and I, Sammy, we've seen every single episode in this 90 Day Fiancé franchise. There has never been somebody who has spent 7 years on security cameras. Thank you, Forrest, for giving us brand new content.
I was going to say, after this long, it is hard to surprise us or give us something new. So yeah, thank you, Forrest and Scheana. And also, I'm sorry, but thank you for the excellent idea. Why have I not thought about that? Why are all long distance couples not
There's an idea of using a security camera? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, who are you using a security camera
with a long distance?
Do you mean like retroactively? You wish you would have thought?
Yes. Oh, was that unclear? Yes.
No, dude. No. I'm sorry. No.
Yes. 1,000% yes.
Here's the thing. I love my alone time. I love my partner. I love my relationship. I fucking love being alone. When I'm alone, I am alone. I don't want anyone else there or like might be that. I think here's the unsettling part for me is might be there or might not. Because it's a fucking security camera. You don't know when they're looking and when they're not looking.
Does she have cameras in her home that he's watching? I don't know if that's been cleared up.
We didn't see that because all of the filming in this episode, they're in Oregon the whole time. And so all we see is Sheena's fingernails popping popcorn and a close-up of her mouth watching the movie that is the security camera of Forrest's life. So I just...
No, I am here for it. I'm next to her eating my own popcorn. I am so here for it. I want to watch everything you do. I don't want to be seen all the time, though. That's the thing. I want to be the Sheena. I just want to be watching with my popcorn in private.
So you're good watching. You're not good being watched.
Yeah.
Got to go both ways. So I'm super curious about if Sheena has security cameras too.
That's going to be the deciding factor. That's a long time to not see your partner. Yeah, you're scheduling video calls. You can see them over video here and there. But if this is someone you presumably want to live your life with, 7 years is a long time to only see them once or twice a day. And I have been long distance for a year and a half. Shout out MSN Messenger. But
School.
So I would have been down for that. It's a brilliant idea to feel like you actually live with your long-term partner, because you do get to see their everyday life, your long distance, and long-term. But I do understand the immediate reaction is, this is creepy. His mom even says so. Molly enters the picture. We're going to love her. I just have a feeling she's going to be one of the parental legacies on 90 Day. I feel like. We'll see.
Really? Okay. I mean, I can hear that. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I think she's going to be a hoot. I think she's going to be a riot to watch. I'm skeptical if she can reach the level of, say, Ari's mom. Is that what you're saying? You think she's going to reach that level?
No one ever will reach that level. That woman has set the bar so high. It is celestial. The bar. She deserves
She needs her own TV show.
Exactly. No, we're talking the Debras.
Oh, Colt's mom. Okay, sure. Yeah. Oh, sure. Ooh, Molly's above Colt's mom. I hear you. She is a memorable mom of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise.
And I feel like she's going to be as involved as, what's Greg's mom? Love her.
Oh, Greg's mom. Love her. She's hilarious. She's so fun. She's so supportive. So here's the thing about Molly. I worry about her intentions for Forrest. She says she supports him. She says she wants him to be happy. She did sign him up for the dating app. But then she also says shit like, this is not the path for you. No, you're definitely not staying. So I just don't know. Her support is not unconditional.
I was going to say incredibly conditional. Yeah. Her love is not. I will say, I think she does love the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a thing where she's been the woman of his life. So I think that's definitely an adjustment. And like you said, she wants that for him. She wants him to be in a relationship, have a good marriage, good relationship. But once he gets it, where's her place? Where's Molly go?
I love that insight, Sammy. That is so spot on. And I did not think of that, but you are so right. She is used to being his number one woman in his life. And of course, as his mother, she wants him to find love and be happy. But it's like you're saying, I don't think she's fully connected what that's going to mean for her and his relationship, or she hasn't consciously connected it. I think that she has subconsciously connected it, and that is what's driving a lot of her behaviors. Below the surface, of course she fucking knows. Forrest is going to fall in love, and his true love is going to be his number one woman, and she will be his number two.
Compounded by the fact we find out this has happened before.
Yes. Yeah. So she's overprotective for a reason.
Right. And mix into it that he tells us he's autistic, ADHD, and he's been taken advantage before.
Yeah. She wants to protect her son. And honestly, a big part of it too is just physical safety, I'm sure. She just wants him to be safe traveling halfway across the world to meet a stranger.
Which, we do get quite flippant about after having watched this many seasons of 90 Day. But these people are, the fiancés and the Americans, they are actually flying across the world to meet a stranger in a place they don't know.
By themselves.
That's wild.
Wild. Which is just why I'm so passionate about this show, why I love this show. Because like world we live in today, this is an option. This is a possibility. How fucking beautiful is that? To have the option, have the possibility to leave your little comfort zone, leave your comfortable little sphere that you have built for yourself and that you exist inside of, to fucking fling yourself into an entirely new environment, culture, weather, time zone, just food, society, food, everything. Like, it's fascinating.
It is fascinating. And what's kind of cool, especially, you know, in our current climate, is that it's
fuck the current climate.
Is that it's mostly very well intentioned. Even the couples that don't work out, even the couples that one of them you can tell is kind of shady or, you know, not in it for the right reasons. Nothing's ever dangerous. No one's ever malicious. Or Angela throwing cake in Michael's face is probably the most danger anyone's ever been in from their partner on the show. And I do just love that, again, even if they don't work out, their people have good intentions towards other people of other cultures. It's just so fucking refreshing.
That is so true. And to even just download an international dating app and start looking at people who look different than you, sound different than you, are from a different country than you, and to be open to finding love.
I know. We did kind of bury the lead here that his mother takes him to a sex shop. We're just going to glaze right past that. We're just not going to address that.
Glaze right over it. No, she takes him to a sex shop.
Is that a first? Have we had a mom take a kid to a sex shop in 90 Day yet?
Not that I can remember.
There have been sex shop scenes, but it's more like usually a friend or a... Getting a lot of first material here from Forrest and Sheena. I'm not mad at that. I actually really didn't realize that, but I do love it.
Yeah.
I thought it was endearing. Of course, it's going to be awkward with your mom in a sex shop. For the most part, Molly was pretty appropriate. She actually corrected his language about Sheena's body, which I loved. She's queen size, Forrest.
That was so sweet. I know. I did love that. She called him out and that Forrest didn't argue with her at all. He realized, he was like, oh, you're right. Yeah. And then he said, he's perfect to me. Oh, so cute.
I do love when a parent is as much a part of the storyline as the fiancés themselves, because I feel like Molly's going to be a big part of their section.
Yes, she definitely is.
And like you said, she's a hoot, so I'm here for it. She had some great quotes and noises that we shall not repeat, but I feel like we're going to get a lot more from her / them of these excellent noises, dance moves.
Oh my goodness. Did we mention Forrest's dancing intro graphic?
Oh.
His little, when they introduce him with the name and he does those like amazing dance moves. I feel like he does it at least twice in his intro graphic in this episode. So cute. We just love him. I just want him to find love. I want him to have his true love and also have his mom there.
I do hope Sheena and Molly become besties.
Ooh.
That could be really fun.
That would be awesome.
They're either going to be besties or mortal enemies and nowhere in between.
Nowhere in between. Seriously. So I fear it will be the latter. Yeah. But, you know, let's see. I'm hopeful. I want to be hopeful.
Yeah. Well, we didn't talk about the parents, Sheena's parents, but I feel like that's going to be it's going to come into play a lot.
Oh, Sheena's parents. Right. We don't know much about them yet, other than Molly is fucking livid about them.
The parents.
I need more information. I need Sheena's side. The way that they've already been mentioned so much in this first episode, I really hope they appear in the show.
Yeah.
I guess we still don't know if they themselves are even going to appear. I certainly hope so, because I would love to hear their side of the situation.
And I definitely need Molly to interact with them, just for my viewing pleasure.
Yes, right. I want to see the reality of how Molly actually interacts with them, what that looks like.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Then we have Emma and Zied. I've got some strong feelings, Emily, about
I cannot wait to hear all of
Well,
them.
Emma, first of all, just so cute. She and her twin. I love a polar opposite identical twin. I find it fascinating. I love the short hair, long hair, but working at opposing med spas across the street from each other
Yes.
until she gets fired for lying.
For an HR snafu.
Yeah. And her sister's like, well, why don't you not go on your trip since you don't have money? And she's like, of course I'm still going to go on my trip
Of course I'm going.
and pay for everything. What?
Right,
What?
right. I mean, she's hopeful that she won't have to.
Because he will?
So she says the first time she went to Morocco with her first
Right.
Moroccan fiance,
Mohammed.
Mohammed, she paid for everything. I'm trying to remember if she communicated to Ziad that she's hoping he'll pay for some things. I don't think she's told him she lost her job. But on some level, she is at least hoping, maybe not all the way to the expecting side, but she's hoping that Ziad will pay for more than what Mohammed paid for. She did pay for the Riyadh, but she is hoping that he'll pay for some things. She says, she does say that.
Well, how generous of him to pay for some things when she's coming across the world.
And like, we'll fucking see. Like,
Yeah,
she's hoping. We don't
And
know.
if he doesn't, who will? Because you don't have a job.
She will.
Done this before with Muhammad, right?
Right.
Her brother and sister are very against this, and she does not care at all. But they're like, you've done this before. It turned out so poorly. Like, why are you doing this again?
Oh my gosh. And do you remember her opening scene is that she's trying on wedding dresses at her friend's wedding dress fitting
Oh my-
or her friend's wedding dress shopping
Yeah.
trip? So funny.
Told us everything we needed to know.
No, you're right though. She's just this sweet girl who just wants to find love, and she's boy crazy, wants to find true love. And anyone who text messages her, "You're my wifey," she's like,
Yes, I
yes,
am.
please, let's go for it.
Exactly. She literally said, well, he just really wanted me. Like, he wanted me so much. So I fell right away. I want a cheeseburger, girl. Like, what? Have a little self-worth. You're gorgeous and adorable.
And just his intention in his interview,
Yeah.
he said, "Oh yeah, I said the word wifey because I know that's what girls like to hear."
Mm-hmm.
Emma, just because he calls you wifey, that doesn't mean he means it.
Right? He wanted you. He wanted a lot of stuff that day, I'm sure.
Right. I love their twin
Oh, so
dynamic. Emma and Izzy. I am curious if they are Stacy and Darcy 2.0.
Oh, God. Yes.
Another twin combo storming the franchise. I mean, I know you said they're polar opposites, which that is so true on so many levels. Their look, their approach to boys and relationships, but they also have a lot of similarities that Darcy and Stacy shared. They live together. They compete at work. They argue, just like Darcy and Stacy love to argue.
Probably like all twins, I assume.
Exactly. So my question is, how long do you predict it will be before Izzy is on the 90-day franchise with her own 90-day fiance?
I hope it's next episode. I hope she goes with her to Morocco and finds a course. I would be so here for that. Because with Stacy, she also has a foreign man, right? And Florian.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
But they always
Who was on first? Stacy or Darcy was on
Darcy
first.
was on first.
In before the
Right.
90
Darcy was on
Darcy
first.
was on first and before the
But
90
even
days.
then, Stacy had Florian, like at that point.
She was already with Florian.
Or really close to the beginning. But yeah, Stacy wasn't the one that they were covering. So please put Izzy on the show. Please put Izzy. Can we find Moroccan twins?
Darcy was the first one who was
Yeah.
featured.
Right.
But Stacy was in the show,
Yes.
featured as her twin.
As her twin.
but
Yeah.
not as her own storyline with her own 90-day fiance at first, but then very soon after she was. So see, this is what I'm hoping for Izzy. The thing I love about Stacy and Darcy is they're twins and they're so identical, but then their love interests and just following their different love interests. So I would love to see who Izzy's going to go after. If it's airport check-in
Airport
guy.
check-in guy. Maybe it was hot. Maybe he was like the hottest airport check-in guy you've ever seen because we didn't see him. In which case, thank you, twin, for helping me out. But because Izzy didn't seem that pissed.
That is so generous of you to think that he's hot. That's so generous.
I'm just hoping for Izzy's sake.
She's just trying to get a free bag because she just lost her job.
And I respect the hustle because I want me a free bag. I want me a free bag at the airport. Fuck.
But I don't respect that hustle.
That's true.
Not in exchange for my sister's telephone number.
Oh, that's a good point. I am also incredibly here for their brother being on it. Can we get like the first ever
Oh, yeah.
brother, twin sister? He needs a sexy fiance. He's adorable. He's cute.
That's
like
true.
let's throw him in the mix and they can be another first.
The families are some of the best part
I
of 90 Day
know.
Fiance. Like the families of the fiancés, the families of the Americans. They are just so interesting. And
Dynamic. Yeah, they're all their own characters. But before she leaves, the packing of the bag and the packing of the dress that Mohammed's mother made for her. I need this immediately explained to me why this woman would pack a dress her ex-mother-in-law made her. A dress that she's not even going to wear. You seen that dress? She's not going to wear it.
I saw the dress. I think she'll wear it. You don't think she's going to wear it?
I would wear it. It's gorgeous. Have you seen what she wears? If it does not perfectly fit her perfect form, girl's not wearing it. Girl's not wearing it. It's just not her aesthetic, I don't think. So
It's not her aesthetic in LA. All we've ever seen is LA Emma.
True.
So she's wearing clothes to fit that scene. We haven't seen Morocco Emma yet. So she's packed a dress that she's going to wear in Morocco. I think she'll wear the dress. And I don't think she gives a fuck that Muhammad gave it to her. Honestly, I don't think she's thinking too hard about it. I think she's got a cute ass dress from the last time she went to Morocco. And she's like, fuck yeah, I'm bringing this.
she's like, this is
I'm gonna wear
authentic.
this.
This is
This
authentic.
is authentic.
Well, you know where you can also get authentic Moroccan dresses, Emily? In Morocco with your new fiance.
In Morocco with your new fiance.
Yes.
I don't know, dude. I think she's just doesn't give a fuck. But I do think that you are onto something with the fact that this was included in episode 1. The fact that they mentioned the dress, that they included the conversation about the dress, does lead me to believe that it will come up later.
It's gonna
It's going to
be
be a thing. I don't think Emma knew it was going to be a thing. She packed the dress and she packed it unawares,
They told her.
completely unawares.
Izzy and Hot Brother told her. Told her that they would be
They
a
told her
problem.
after she had packed it, she had already made up her mind to pack it.
They were folding it up. She got Listen, here's the thing. Let's make a bet right here and now. Will that dress grace her body during this season?
Yes, she'll wear the dress.
She won't wear the dress.
You
Right
don't think
here.
she'll
She
wear
will
it?
not wear even one scene here. We're gonna shake on it.
Shake on it.
What are we
All right,
betting? We'll
see.
bet
We'll see.
cup of coffee or something that girl does not put that garment on her physical body. It comes out of the suitcase. It comes up.
It'll come out. And you think they'll get in a fight about it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
I do agree with you there. I think
Yeah.
they'll get in a fight about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that Emma was going for that. I don't think she even fucking thought about it or
Okay.
knew.
Okay, we'll have to see.
Do you think she's intentionally trying
Yeah.
to
I do.
bait Zied, or what's the word?
Exactly.
She's trying to
Antagonize him?
antagonize.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. Or like that she's just trying to give herself a way to bring up Muhammad and be like, oh, by the way.
Be like, look at this adorable dress I'm wearing. Fucking weird way to bring him up.
I don't know. It's what I'm saying. Someone explain it to me. Well, okay, we will function on the presumption that she's just not aware.
Take this as the evidence for my argument. She throws her suitcase down the stairs. The girl does not give a fuck. That's just like a little bit of her personality is, no, I'm not going to just roll it down the steps like a normal person. I'm just going to throw it down the stairs. Same with the dress. I'm just going to fucking throw it in the suitcase. Don't give a fuck.
Throw it on my body one night and see what happens.
Throw it on my body. Exactly.
But speaking of her suitcases, throws them down the stairs and then literally struggles with these suitcases for the next foreseeable, getting him to the airport, flirting with the guy to get the voucher, which again, she does. Good Good girl. Way to go. And then running after them, chasing them in the cutest, skimpiest little red number and heels.
Stilettos.
Running after her multiple suitcases in a foreign country.
Running. They're literally running away from her. I love how it had tragic music too. They didn't make it comical. It was tragic and sad.
Yes. Goddamn tragedy, Emily. And why? Why was she running after her suitcases, Emily?
Tell us why.
This man, which we find out, he lets us know he is a man. Thank you, sir. This man
He lets us know.
tells us
so
very
many
explicitly,
words.
I'm a man. Can't even be bothered to cross the street and pick up his fine-ass fiance in the airport itself. Incensed I am. You do not deserve her. You don't. Cross the fucking street. Cross the street.
Like, what are you doing out there on the sidewalk?
Smoking a cigarette.
What are you doing? She's gone through security, immigration. She's exited. Emma and Ziad, we've already seen their first meeting, and they are just on completely different wavelengths.
He lies to her and then absolutely gaslights her about it.
Oh, shit. We haven't even talked about that. Shit. Okay, so Emma is laying on the beach,
Laying on the beach.
sunbathing, looking like a fucking sun goddess. Like,
Goddess.
So hot.
Yes.
She's looking so good on FaceTime.
Mm.
She's like, all right, Ziad, we're going to do everything on the first night, right? We can kiss in the airport, right? And Ziad's like, yes, we can, yes.
He literally says, you are my woman. I'll do whatever I want. I don't care who's looking. And she says, I thought in Morocco, there were some kind of rules about being affectionate in public. He's like, no, you're my woman. I don't care who sees us. I'll kiss you how I want. Just clever leaves you out. It's on the cheek that he wants to kiss her.
And she says, let's do everything. He doesn't even tell her they're staying in separate rooms.
He starts texting her on the plane. On her layover, she gets these messages that are kind of like, she's like,
right.
I don't know what his deal is. It kind of, he's sounding different than he did before. Like, hello,
right.
The red flag's starting to peek out. And then she gets
Yes.
there and she does, to her credit, yes, calls him out on it. She's like, you said we could do all this. And he's like, no, I didn't. We kiss on the cheek in Morocco. So when I said that, I meant that I would kiss you on the cheek in the airport. And she's like, no, you literally didn't.
Fuck all the way off, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I know we think she might not be the brightest bulb, but the girl's a freaking human with a brain. Like, you said one thing and now you're saying the opposite.
Doing a completely different thing.
She did call him out on it. She was like,
She
hey,
does.
you said this. I have it on. She didn't say she has it on video, but we all know it's on video.
We all
yeah.
know the camera crews are there.
Right. But yeah, so then he gaslights her about, I didn't say that. And then he goes to kiss her on the cheek.
Yeah.
She says, don't ruin my makeup.
What about that? That she doesn't let him kiss her cheek?
Well, girl is pissed. He's gaslighting her. I don't want him to kiss me either. And I just wouldn't make the excuse about the makeup.
Okay.
But also, she puts a lot of work into her makeup.
She puts a lot of work in. But, I mean, culturally speaking, I don't know, dude. You've traveled to Morocco to try to be with a Moroccan man. Let him kiss you on the cheek. I'm not saying that what he said next was okay.
Right.
What I'm saying is I also think she should have let him kiss her on the cheek, whether she had a cake face of makeup or not. Right?
Agreed, 1,000%. And what I'm saying is girl would have done anything he wanted in that moment had he not completely gaslit her and denied and dug his heels in. Because he goes to kiss her on the cheek. She says, don't ruin my makeup. He turns to her and he goes, I will never kiss you again. He's like, I am a man.
Yeah.
First of all, you're a man. You gonna kiss her again.
Right.
We all know that. Okay.
We all know. Right.
Have you seen her? But also, if he had just said, and I truly believe, if he had said, I know, I'm so sorry I gave you the wrong impression. The more I thought about it, when you were on the plane, it became real. You're going to be here. And I thought, oh, wow, we really shouldn't be kissing in the airport. If he had done that and backtracked that way and been like, you're right, I did say that, but now that's not the case. She would have done the cheek kiss. She would have stayed in whatever room.
Yeah. Yeah.
She really
wants
wants this to
true love.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was just the insult of, you don't think my ears work? You said that. So anyway, and to her credit,
Yeah.
she walks away from him. Again, more walking by herself in stilettos, leaves him. She's like, I can't do this. And I just love that for her. I'm just really glad that she
walked away. We're making a lot of kind of snap judgments about Ziad after one episode.
He brought it upon himself.
He brought it upon himself. And I do think that first impressions are extremely important. And I guess what I'm saying is I want to leave a little bit of wiggle room to see if he will redeem himself. I want to leave a little bit of a crack because it's episode 1. So let's just see what happens.
I've already written him off episode 1. He's
I
the
know you
only
have.
fiance we met this episode.
He's the only fiance we've met and we've written him off. And that's fine. That's fine. But I'm leaving the door cracked a little bit for
You're
us.
right. For Emma's sake, I will leave the door
And for
cracked.
Emma, I mean, it's the very beginning of their story. So let's just see what goes down.
You're
with
right.
them.
I will say when they first hugged, there was genuine joy on his face. Watch it back. The hug.
Aw.
It was really cute. You could tell he was very psyched. Probably just so psyched that she looked so hot in the dress. And he's like, yeah. But no, I really felt like he was genuinely happy she was there. So hopefully he gets the picture.
absolutely.
He's probably intimidated too.
Intimidated. Oh my gosh, that's so true.
All right, fine. We will give him another couple episodes, but he better turn it around, Emily. That's all I'm saying. He's on thin ice.
He is, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Birkan and Laura.
Very interesting that we also don't meet him. Honestly, don't really know a lot about him except that he's young.
That's right. May-December relationship. I loved the pickleball friend's reaction.
It's all of our reaction.
She tells her about her love interest over there in Izmir, Turkey.
Yes. His age. That's what really drops the
Really
jaw.
gets to her, yeah. So we don't meet him, right? We haven't met him. We've seen a few photos.
Like grainy
seen a few
pictures.
selfies.
Yeah.
That's it. So really, after episode 1, my big question is, this is a love story about Laura and Michael, right?
So we haven't met Birkan yet, but who we have met in Laura's life is Michael, her best friend, her guy best friend. Emily, do you think men and women can really be just friends?
You know, I do think they can be. Generally speaking, yeah, I think men and women can just be friends. Laura and Michael specific? No, absolutely not. At least what I've seen of episode 1, this is totally the love story of Laura and Michael, right?
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 Listen, though, if this becomes an Ed and Liz situation where we're watching two Americans, I'm out. I'm out. It is the only time I've ever fast forwarded through 90 Day Fiancé in all the seasons and all the years. The only time I have ever fast forwarded has been through Ed and Liz's segments because what are we doing here?
I'm not here to watch two Americans fight and whatever, break up, get back together, break up, get back together,
No,
break up,
there's
get back
so
together.
many other shows about that.
There's so many other
Get out of
shows.
here.
I am here for the international
The
relationships.
cultural conflict.
The cultures colliding and
Yes.
combining. I do not want that. But for some reason, I think I might be here for Laura and Michael.
Okay. I think that reason is Michael himself, because when he opened up, because at first I'm like, why aren't they? Laura expresses that she's shown interest. She's kind of made it clear that she does have feelings for him and he's just not, I don't know, ready yet. So I'm sitting there
Yeah.
like, why? What is his problem?
Yeah.
Is he not physically attracted? But then he breaks down and says, living with a birth defect, you kind of build these walls and reject people before they can
Right.
help you and all this stuff. So it's clearly his own.
And he really, truly is being his authentic self.
Yeah.
He's, from what we know of Laura and Michael's relationship, Laura already knows this about him. So he's obviously authentic with Laura. But then to also be willing to be that open and authentic on camera to the world,
Yeah.
wow, that's amazing. And so I loved how authentic he was. And even when he breaks down,
Mm-hmm.
when he starts crying, talking about their relationship, and Laura gets down on the floor and sits down next to him on the floor.
Why? Why? There was a chair.
There was a chair, but that warmed my heart so much because she's a 5th grade teacher. Like, that was such a teacher
Wow.
move for her to get down. He was looking down. His entire demeanor was facing down, and she got down on his level and had to be on the floor to look up and meet his face, meet his eyes, and meet him where he was. Such a teacher.
Oh, dang.
So to me, they're already freak matching. So like, who is Beer?
Oh my. I guess he's the only one that'll give her what she needs, if you know what I mean.
Right. Maybe men and women can't truly just be friends, because even if she thinks they're friends, he clearly, obviously is in love with
right.
her.
And she cares for him too.
From what I've seen, there's no question that he's in love with her.
No, 1,000%. And that's why he's just so scared. But how can he be so brave and so vulnerable on camera about, his personal stuff and his birth defect, but then not brave and vulnerable enough to just lay one on her? Just kiss the woman, man.
That's why I think this is the love story of Laura and Michael, and not the love story of Laura and Birkan. I think that this whole process of her going to Turkey, having this bad boy young love, it's just to make Michael jealous, and I think it's going to work.
I was wondering that.
That's why I think it's the story of Michael and Laura. Because we didn't even talk about the fact that he might be going to
I was
Turkey.
going to say, because in the next week on, he literally shows up at a door. He does say in this episode, oh, I guess I'll just get last minute airfare if you want me to come. He was thinking about coming, planning on coming, and then she was unsure. So he shows up, and we don't know if he's coming to rescue her or he's coming because he finally realized and wants to proclaim his love and can't hold his peace before whatever they say at weddings. Speak now or forever hold your peace kind of
Speak
thing.
now, forever hold your peace.
So I don't know. That is definitely giving Vea and Sunny.
And Rory, oh my gosh, Michael, you do not want to be the Rory of this relationship. Don't go in there, Lauren Birkan.
Don't be the
and
Rory, Michael. Don't be the Rory.
That yes.
But I also think part of the story will be about her weight loss, because they do bring that up quite a bit. And they do mention her balls.
Her balls?
Her balls, Emily, you don't remember? She makes the best protein balls.
Oh, yes. Her balls.
Her balls.
Her protein balls are amazing.
Yeah, so much so that she has to bring them with her.
All right, Rick and Trisha. So again, we don't meet this fiance.
Well, we do see her on video.
We see her on video.
Radiant.
Gorgeous.
Just
She
emits light. She just seems so joyful. I don't know. We'll see.
She's so beautiful. Yeah. And Rick is so skeptical of her intentions.
Right? Why?
They haven't met before.
No.
We don't know her side. But Rick tells us that her brother wrecked her motorcycle. She had to deal with the police. And at the same time, the police got called on her because her ex-boyfriend accused her of robbing his family's house. That's a lot to have go down. And Rick is not understanding.
But is it believable? Did that all happen? Does it kind of just sound like she didn't want to talk to him and was like, oh, this happened and then this happened and then this? I mean, that is a lot to happen. Do we believe her?
Well, and he thinks not that she just didn't want to talk to him, that it has something to do with her ex.
Yeah.
It's much more malicious than, oh, I'm just ignoring you. It's, I made up this lie, and it has to do with I was with my ex at this time.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
He's self-conscious. He's I feel like he's not confident. I mean, in long distance, that it's hard to be confident in long distance, but why though?
And he's older. He's got the 5 kids already. Presumably 2, if not more, failed relationships, because he has 2 baby mamas, I think. And then she's gorgeous. She's got her. He does mention her ex. Yeah, had money. He was, I think, has more money than Rick, because Rick is a tap dancer and
and a hair salesman.
I love me some tappy toes.
I knew you were gonna love that about me.
Also, I think our first tap dancer on the series. Is it?
Right. I think so.
Definitely our first male tap dancer.
Yeah.
So I love me some tappy toes. They don't make much money. So yeah, he's definitely insecure about her ex being rich and presumably younger, also Malagasy, presumably gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I get his insecurity, but then he also mentions that he might be hiding something.
I think she's just trying to be forthcoming, and she had a lot going on, and Rick is hiding something.
Yeah.
So Rick is the one who is being triggered by her story in his own projection. That's the word. Projection.
Yes.
Yeah. But he's acting like there's something big, which I am curious.
Something's haunting him.
In this episode, like everything he wanted to love Rick. His little kids are cute.
Yeah.
He includes them in his intro. The barbecue is adorable. His
so
family
endearing.
Seems like so endearing. So I want to love him, but I'm cautious.
Yeah.
Because why is he so skeptical
Right.
of Trisha? And what are you hiding? Like, what is it?
Absolutely. I love him as a father. I do think he's a good dad. He says it's a blessing to be a dad. He seems engaged. They seem to be fun. I love how Trisha's like, 3 of your kids are adults. They don't matter anymore. They're fine. You only have 2. You can have more.
They don't count.
Well, clearly, she does not yet have children.
Right. It doesn't work that way. You can't just write them
Doesn't
off when they're adults. Like, you're supporting them
They get more
in
expensive.
all the ways, all through life.
Yeah. And then they have actual life crises that you have to deal with. But I was just saying, I do like him as a dad. I do like him as a family guy. He seems like at that barbecue, he seems close with his family. He seems involved and present. I just don't know how much I like him as a fiance.
Yes.
Because he seems a little, and again, he's clearly his track record is not great. He's had some failed relationships before, haven't we all? But, I just wonder if the problem is him.
He comes across really as a family man and not necessarily a relationship man.
Ooh, yep.
Couple quick questions. Emma and Zied.
Ooh, okay.
What do you think, Sammy? Are they really in love?
Emma is. Zied is in lust, maybe, even though he won't kiss her or sleep with her. And I don't even know if it's love for Emma, but she thinks she is. Emma thinks she is. Zied says he is because that's what she wants to hear.
True that. Are they in it for the visa?
I don't know if he is in it for the visa at all costs, but I do think that's a nice perk that he knows he would get. I think he's very well aware. I don't think he's going after a bunch of Moroccan women on his social media, but I don't think he's trying to get to the U.S. at all costs, like some of these people have admitted in other
Yes, they're doing. Yeah, very good point. Good point. Will they make it?
They're not even going to make it across the street, Emily.
He didn't even make it in the airport. They're not making it across the street.
The bags are making it farther. Right? I was going to say they're making it farther than Emma and Zied will.
The suitcases will make it farther than they ever do. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Who wears the pants?
Ooh. Well, Zied thinks he wears the pants. But here's what I have to say. If you need to say I'm a man, you might not be much of one. So
There are no pants to be worn, and it's not because they're having sex. It's because there is no relationship because Emma has left him.
here's hoping. No, I'm just kidding. We're leaving the door open. The door is open.
Leave the door open. Could they survive in each other's countries?
Emma? Not on her own. Not on her own. I'm sorry, girl. I hope she proves to be the most savvy, whip-smart chica on the season. I truly do.
Yeah.
But I think she would need some help. I think she's a little naive, a little too bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to be alone in Morocco. I think she loves herself there. She loves the aesthetic. She does look really good there.
Gorgeous.
All the traditional Moroccan things. But
Yeah.
I think she would, be a little lost. Zied, though, I think will be absolutely fine in America.
Yeah.
He might not be, the most successful guy in America, but he'd be fine, I
But
think.
he'd be fine. All right. If you could go anywhere featured in this episode, where would you go?
Ooh, okay. So we had the Dalles, Oregon, LA twice for Emma and Rick. We had Marrakesh, Morocco, Vancouver, and then Madagascar, Trish in Madagascar. Gosh, that is such a toss-up. I feel like it's a toss-up between Madagascar and Marrakesh. I'm going to go Marrakesh, though.
Nice.
Morocco.
Same. I would love to visit there.
And it's a shorter flight, so we'll start there and then...
Which makes me really excited to see more of Morocco on this season. It's like we get to go.
But we've never been to Madagascar before. So
We've never been to
really excited
Madagascar.
about that.
I am super excited to go to Madagascar. All right, fiance freaks. This week's 90-day takeaway is, if a hot girl who's ready and willing flies halfway across the globe for you, get your butt inside the airport building and pick her up.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's it, fiance freaks. If you liked this episode, be sure to match our freak by subscribing, leaving a review, and following 90-Day Fiance Freaks on social media for more.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.